Okay, so welcome back. Trying to make sure my hair is straight. This is my first official video. Being Ashley Nez. I just recently changed the Instagram name so that on this channel we will still be talking about hair care, but it's gonna be lifestyle, travel, and just really every part of me to build a community with women who enjoy living life, having fun, self-care, and just being the best versions of themselves. So if that's what you want to get into today, keep watching. I wanted this to be like a really candid talk. I don't have on any makeup, no earrings, I'm not dressed up. It's early in the morning. I should not have that light on, but whatever. Y'all know I love my coffee. I have my Starbucks coffee, and I just wanted to be like a real conversation. So let's just get into it. I don't know if many of y'all feel this way, but I feel that mothers, black mothers, wives, women who hold a huge role, like it's almost like a stigma that we have to overextend ourselves or, get to the point where we're broken down mentally and physically in order to take a break. That's something that I know y'all hear them birds chirping. I'm sorry about that. I know that this is something that many of y'all have heard of and probably even go through, because like I said, I really feel like it's a big stigma towards us. Like we're not allowed to take a break, or the woman should have the majority of the responsibility, and if she takes a break or a vacation, then that means that she's selfish. And I'm here to say that's not selfish, because you have to understand you cannot pour from an empty cup. If I have not had a break, if I need some time to myself, if my children, and I love them, I have 4, if they're running around cutting up and I ain't had no breaks, and I'm working and I gotta still be a wife, I have to take care of my house, I have to take care of my business and myself, I'm gonna be going freaking crazy. So why is it not a normal for us to say, okay, Tuesdays I'm taking myself out to lunch, Saturday I'm going out with my friends, or if I want to take a girls trip 2 to 3 times a year, like I'm gonna do that. Why is it such a huge misconception that mothers should not be able to do that? Why can't we start to prioritize self-care other than the outer appearance? Self-care is not just the outer appearance. Self-care is taking a vacation, is reading a book that you want to read, is having a routine of, hey, I have to go work out 6 o'clock in the morning, and that's my time to myself, like, we have to understand that. And I want y'all to understand, if you're watching this and you're like, okay, I haven't been taking care of myself, it's always the kids, it's always work, it's always husband, it's always doing for others, how do you feel right now? And is that working for you? Like, seriously, like, is that working for you? It's not working for you. And I'm not perfect. I have times where I'm drained. Like right now, I have a lot of stuff that I have to do business wise, and I'm on here making a YouTube video. But it was something that was on my heart, so I just really want to get this out. You're not perfect, but just like you prioritize kids, husband, home, you have to prioritize yourself. Because if you're broken down, everything else around you is going to be broken down. Here are a few tips that I have learned that has helped me to kind of get back on track. I'm still not all the way there because, as you know, I recently retired from hair a year ago from being behind the chair. So I had a really strict routine that was about home, hair, kids, husband, work, make content. It was not a lot of, okay, Ashley, you know. But within this year, I've learned a lot. And it's not to say that I never took time for myself, because I did. But now it's even more to the realization that I wasn't taking care of myself when I was behind the chair, and doing all of these roles and not taking care of myself caused me to burn out really, really fast. The first thing that I want to say is that you have to put yourself and your whole household on a routine. Especially now during the summertime, I have kids and whatnot, and I'm sure that you do as well. But like, so in the morning, I get up before my whole house. I get up, now that it's summertime, I probably get up around like 6. I know my whole house is going to be asleep. So I get up, I come out here in my sunroom or my screened-in porch, and I have to decorate in here, so excuse all of that. But I come in here, I pray, I meditate, I look at my journal, which is right here. I look at my journal, I pray, I meditate, I listen to stuff, or I may even work out from home every now and then. But other than that, I do that. I go get my coffee, then I go to the gym. And while I'm doing it, I also wanted to say this. While I'm doing that, the first thing in the morning, I do not check my phone. I do not check emails. I do not go on Facebook. I do not go on social media, period. That's my time for me and God. That's my time to get myself together and to just reflect on what I have to do for the day and to get my mind situated. That's one thing that many of us mothers, as soon as we wake up, it's the kids, it's the feeding. Oh, I gotta feed them. Oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do. No, you gotta take time for yourself first. You need to make sure that yourself is in line. So I do that, and then I come back home, I take a shower, and then if my kids are up, then I go ahead and feed them, and then I get down to business, which is doing some work, making some content, which is what I'm doing right now. Having a morning routine is really essential. Taking an hour for yourself. So if you're saying, okay, well, Ashley, my mornings are hectic. Okay, you can still wake up an extra 15 minutes early, have that time to sit, think about, things that you're grateful for, and just thank God for the day, and just start off with at least 15 minutes to have some coffee. But you could also do this at night. You could say, okay, well, I fed the kids, they're in bed, my husband is taken care of, my house is straight, everyone is asleep. That's your hour to yourself in the afternoon, at night. But it has to be some type of starting with a daily self-care, a daily time where it's just you and God, or you and nature, or just reflecting about yourself will really, really help you. Thing is exercise. Like, even if you're walking down the street for 5 minutes, that's still time for yourself. Try to include some type of working out, some type of daily activity for yourself, and just have that time for yourself. Take yourself out on a lunch date. There's nothing wrong with solo dates. People, it just baffles me that people say, well, you're taking yourself out to lunch. Yes, I can take myself out to lunch. And just because I take myself out to lunch does not mean there's problems in my home. It's just that Ashley wants to take a time to go treat herself for lunch. I might have a mimosa. I might, because I still want to feel like a woman that's not attached to everything else that's around me. I still want to be that girl. And I want to be that girl, and I want to love myself enough to be that girl, which means, okay, if I want to take myself on a date, I'm going to do that. If I want to take myself shopping, then I'm going to do that. If I want to call up my best friend and say, hey, because I'm about to go on a trip too. Hey girl, and she lives in New York, I'm about to come see you for 2 days. I can do that because I'm a great mother, I'm a great wife, or if you may be a girlfriend, whatever you are, if you are a great girlfriend, great wife, great mother, great entrepreneur, okay, it's okay to take a break. It's okay to go on a vacation. It's okay to do stuff for yourself. Not saying that you have to neglect your home, but stop letting people make you feel bad for wanting to do that. Many people live in a old school mindset where, oh, the women do this, the women do that, and let the men do whatever they want to do. No. We're working as a team. And if you are a single mother, I totally get that too, because I was a single mother for a period of time in my life as well. But that's where the routine came into play. The routine will save you. You know, maybe have the kids close out the night before or for the whole week. Maybe map out your dinner for the whole entire week and say, okay, great, I got dinner done. I got all of this done. Now I can take time for myself. The kids, they're straight. So on Thursday and Friday, Thursday's my spa day. Friday, I'm going out to lunch by myself, or I'm gonna go out to lunch with my girls. Or Saturday, I'm just gonna, take the kids somewhere, and then late at night, I'm gonna watch a movie or something like that. But it's just the point of starting where you are in your morning routine or your day-to-day life to incorporate some type of self-care. It's gonna really, really change yourself and change your mindset. Mothers are not out here, okay? Just because we're mothers, just because we're wives, we don't have to let ourselves go. We don't have to be, looking like we're 10 years older than what we are. We don't have to, live a life of being isolated. You can still be who you were before marriage, before, having children. Just be a more elevated version of that person. Still, taking care of home, spending time with your family, spending time with your spouse, spending time getting your house and your business organized. But you also have to take care of yourself as well. You can't let yourself go and let everything else around you prosper, because you're gonna waste your life away doing it. You're gonna waste your life away doing things that way. So I just wanted to chime in and let y'all know that I am a avid person that believes in travel, being married, being a wife. I love to travel. I love to have self-care. I love time to myself. I like to vacation. I'm into that. And there's nothing wrong with me being into that. And there's nothing wrong with you being into that. So don't let these people who are saying, well, girl, I don't never get no time, girl, I don't never. Well, that's on you. That's on you. And all of the things that I've said is not just necessarily saying, okay, well, if you have a support system, then that's easy. All of the things that I mentioned are things that if you don't have a support system, you don't have to have a support system to take time for yourself. It's just all in the way that you change your daily habits and your routines. It starts with that. So, okay, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. I really want to hear your comments down below. And stay tuned for more of this fabulous content.